This is LEGO set number 7076, and I am so excited to finally have it back in my studio. This has been in the top of my garage, taken apart for so long. So let's go ahead and get in the video. I finally went through and cleaned every single part, sat in a bucket of soap, hot water, and I cleaned every single one with a little cloth. Dried it out with a fan overnight so that we could film this video. I have a few different pieces we have to put on in here, obviously, as you guys can see. But we're going to be reviewing his Titan mech through here. You guys know that Lloyd is one of my favorite characters from the LEGO Ninjago universe. So we're going to be diving into his Titan mech here. He also has a plane separate to this. I think it's a perfect time doing this review, especially with the Legacy Titan mech coming out, with it being Lloyd's Titan mech, and it's the new version of his Titan mech. I feel like it's a complete redo. So with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at the old one. Let's get right into the video. So Lloyd's Titan mech torso, you guys can see here, has a computer system that we're going to have to go ahead and install on the inside of here. Now, if I do remember correctly where this goes, I might have to refer to some pictures and videos here, but this does go on the inside of here, so I'm going to have to place that separately later on. I might even have to pull the Titan mech's chest off to do so. You guys can see here the headpiece does have the dragon molded hand pieces, which are usually used on Jay's lightning nunchucks from the new Legacy wave. They are reusing the old pieces here. This is still taken apart a little bit from me cleaning it last night. I have not had time to put it together. I am missing a few pieces. I'm missing this piece here, and I'm also missing one over for the jet. I'm missing the the brown 2x2 stud here, and the white 2x1 top tile. Now, I have not been into LEGO in a long time, so to be honest, I don't know where all of those pieces could have gone, and I'm honestly not too sure if I'll ever find them, so it's more of a hassle of having to order the part numbers and hope that they still make those pieces. So it will definitely be something I have to do some research on when my work is a little bit down this week. This is the top armor piece to the Titan mech. We have to grab two of these over here as well. I did take off any piece with stickers. No sticker pieces got cleaned other than the ones that are printed. I don't really care if a printed tile has anything going on for issue-wise, but I don't want any peeling on anything else. So here is what the Titan mech looks like with its top samurai shield armor. As you guys can see, it looks absolutely amazing. These are all the same piece here, so they will be reversed between the two of them. As you guys can see, we'll grab the other ones here. This one's going to be this way, this one's going to be this way here. There is no way to, unfortunately, make it so that the lines go in the same direction. I think I like this version of the Titan mech so much better anyways. The new version is just a little bit more beefy. It's a little bit more display style of a feature, where this one is a little bit more of a play and display style. We're gonna have to put the other one together here, and then this piece goes right over here. You guys will know exactly what it looks like, especially from the TV show. It's so difficult to do this with one hand. Let's see, can I get it? Can I do it? Can I do it? We got it. Perfect. So you guys can see how great this moves over here as well too. It's absolutely perfect. I do have the minifigure for this. He does have the wrong hood, but the hood I should be able to find it, but I don't know where it is, to be honest, and it's in a big bucket of Legos, so that's going to be a long time until I get to it. Alright, as we slowly put the mech together here, all of these little different pieces just make it look so realistic. It is a little bit fragile, and I do have to be careful here. I am using one hand. Let's see if I can get it on camera with you guys. I'm going to keep you zoomed in here. And perfect, we did get his headpiece on. And we'll get the other top mech part here. We're going to use the rug as a little bit of traction here. Perfect. You guys can see how great he does look with his armor on and everything like that. He does look super bulky. So you guys can see here is Lloyd's Titan mech all complete and finished together. Not all complete, he's still missing a few pieces, but I will have those pieces shortly in the mail. So I hope you guys like this little breakdown video. You guys can see there is actually no knees or anything like that on here. We do also have the full jet in the back. I think it looks absolutely awesome. One of the next videos coming up shortly will be about Sora's mech. You can see Sora's mech is hiding in the background over there. I have had that one for a while. I do like the pink and the cat theme over there, but you guys do know Lloyd is my absolute favorite and has been my favorite since season 1. I did know he was going to be the Green Ninja before he was the Green Ninja, which led me down the road of liking him the most. So with this video being said, I hope you guys like this Titan mech. If we do get it to 1,000 likes, I'm going to convince my girlfriend to let me get the new version of Lloyd's Titan mech, which will be a little bit of convincing, so make sure you guys get it to 1,000 likes. I do think it is possible. There's 4,000 of you subscribed. If only basically a few of you like it per each video, then we will be definitely getting the new version. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification button because I will be uploading more every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which will be airing tomorrow. As you guys can see, Lloyd's Titan mech is absolutely massive here. He has his huge katana, which is absolutely perfect. It does have the little dangly piece on the bottom. I do think once I get a few more custom pieces, or once I go to the LEGO store, I'm probably going to get an extra red handle piece to extend it a little bit, and I think that way the sword will be extended, another white brick link, and it will make sure that it touches the ground, which I think is really cool, because I do want to be able to flip the blade upside down and have it touching the ground with both hands on it, kind of like a Titan. I do think this looks absolutely awesome, and you know what? It is perfect size inside of the garage shop here. It looks like he would just be able to squeeze out of the door over here. It especially looks perfect with Sora's mech over in the corner over there as well. Now, I do love all of the little markings and all of the little details that are on this mech here itself. There's so many little parts and things to look at. The colors are absolutely amazing as well. The gold just stands out perfectly. I do think it matches the other Titan mechs as well. I probably will have Jay's Titan mech on here. I do think I'll be able to have Cole's Titan mech on here as well, and maybe if we get enough views, like I said at the end of this video, which you guys will see, if I can convince my girlfriend, we will get the new Lloyd's Titan mech if we can get 1,000 likes. So make sure you guys get the likes up. And I do think we also have Zane's Titan mech at my brother's, so we will have to go over there and take that from him as well to make a video on this. So we probably will be able to get all of the complete Titan mech sets in this video series, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I hope you have liked all of the different videos on Legos. We have been switching it up and changing what we're filming, how we're doing, everything like that. Grim Reaper RC is now not just for RC cars and racing, but we are going into Legos, technology, and everything like that, and plumbing and DIY videos. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the trajectory of where this channel goes. With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. And I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which will be airing tomorrow. I am uploading every single day from now on. Welcome back to another very special episode of Grim Reaper RC, and we're going to go through all of my favorite LEGO Ninjago minifigures. So grab yourself your favorite LEGO set, get to building, and let's take a look. Let's start off with my number one favorite. This is the Golden Dragon Ninja Lloyd from 2013. This is my absolute favorite. He was on the Golden Dragon and in the final battle season with Lord Garmadon here and the Overlord, which I do not have the Overlord. I do believe both of these figures go good together. You can see Lord Garmadon here. This is the four-hand Lord Garmadon version. He does have the back printing, and the back printing just looks absolutely amazing. You can see the purple lines and stripes on the back with the muscle prints. I do think the muscle prints add a lot of key details and features to it. You can see this is his angry face. I believe this is from the first series of Legacy, which leads me into my next favorite minifigure. This one is super old. Here is the original Green Ninja here. This was before we kind of knew it was Lloyd. This came out in a spinner set, and my mother actually purchased me this way back in the day, which is super, super, super awesome. My brother does have the same matching one as well, too. Most of these, me and my brother have matching ones of. He does have some different ones. I'm going to be getting all of the Ninjago sets from my past as well, too. Coming up next is one that you guys probably haven't seen, and just because of how cool it is, this is going to be Dareth here. This is from the Build Your Own. Here is Dareth with the brown ninja suit. You can see his face print. He does have the scarring on him there, and his hair set is really cool. He has the star on the back. I just think it looks absolutely awesome. This minifigure is fairly new. There were 3 different ways that you could get him. You can get him in one of the poly bags. He came in one of his own sets, and now he was on the own Build Your Own set figure, which is really cool. I do like when they have stuff like that, especially with Ninjago, seeing that it's a LEGO itself brand. So it is really cool to see stuff like that. Next, you guys can already tell where I am going. This is NRG Cole here. This is the version from, I believe this is 2012, all the way back in the day. You can see his face is so insane. They don't make prints like this anymore. This is back when they kind of printed all the way around the head, even if there wasn't any printing on it, which doesn't really make sense in today's printing standards, but back in the day it does. You can see his earth cracking through him here. This is basically where he unlocked his true potential. Now, we got the ZX suits of him before then, which is an absolutely really cool version. They did just make new ones at the time of filming this video for the 15th anniversary of Ninjago, which is just absolutely insane. I have been watching Ninjago basically since the beginning. I did take about a 3 or 4 year hiatus, so I am behind on all of the Dragon Rising sets from 3 or 4 years ago, but I do have the original wave in the original series. Some of them are still brand new in box. Most of them are sitting over here, right here. You guys can actually see I do have Rogue on the battle mech over there. I do have the original version of Cole's mech over there as well too. I also have Cole's Titan mech, Zane's Titan mech, and I believe I have Jay's Titan mech too, which I will be doing a bunch of the reviews on all of the Titan mechs. When I was growing up, I had most of them on my wall as a display, and I think it's absolutely awesome that they just remade Lloyd's as well too. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. That way we can keep getting more sets and more things like that for the channel. I do a bunch of different things. I go from the RC world, we do a bunch of different DIY videos, we go into Legos. You guys basically just follow along with me on all of the different things that I do in life, and you guys can learn along the way and maybe even see for yourselves what you want to do. Now, you guys can see I do have a bunch of different minifigures back here. These are all basically just my favorite Ninjago minifigures that I've had since I was a kid. None of the new minifigures are on this display set yet, as you guys can tell, basically. Now, this is the original Master Wu over here in the corner, which leads us to my next favorite minifigure. This you could not get anywhere other than a keychain at the time of purchase, which I think this was in 2011 before it even came out. So it has a different sun hat on him. This hat is actually supposed to be for this skeleton trooper, and his head is cut and drilled because at the time of filming I was probably 10 years old and I wanted a Master Wu minifigure, but obviously I could not get him because you couldn't buy him. So I custom made my own. A bunch of different minifigures over here. I do have a bunch of different versions of Kai as well. I have the original suit Kai. We have the Kai from the robe version. We have ZX Kai, and then we have some Stone Warriors in the back. Those are the Stone Warriors from the Golden Dragon set, which, I mean, this is just my favorite minifigure, and you guys can see for yourselves. He just looks absolutely amazing. I do love how gold is Lloyd's secondary color, which is why the Build Your Own is a kind of gold piece. I do have a different eye set on him here just to make him look like the show accurate version, even though his hood is a little bit different. But if I want the one with green eyes, then I'll swap out for this robe version of the Woo Training, because it's the only one I have and doesn't make sense, and I don't really need that minifigure, and I'd rather have one of the green ninja. As you guys can tell, that is the best ninja overall. Now, I believe we are at, let's see, we're at 1, 2, 3, we've got 4. Let's go on to number 5, which is Dareth. So let's do number 6 here, and we will take a look at the Fang Pyre Leader. I'm not going to take him off of the post here, but you can see by his tail, he looks absolutely awesome. Now, this minifigure is one of the previously old molded pieces. He has a dual head. They just do not make these minifigures like that anymore. I mean, he looks so cool. I wish they actually made them like this. They definitely don't have the dual molded printings anymore as accurate as that. You can see this version of Pixel over here. I did put it in the row of Zane, many of you know why, and you can see over here that just the dual molded printing back then was absolutely superior. Over here we have a bunch of spare parts for Lloyd, and we have Lloyd inside of the Titan mech. And now this is from the Forbidden Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu season, which I definitely did like. I do need a Kira. I do believe I have the wolf version or her regular version somewhere in a Lego pile that I have to dig through and get out. I am missing a bunch of different main minifigures. But that is basically my favorite minifigures in order. I think we have 5 or 6 of them. So if you guys enjoyed the video today, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. I do have a bunch of other stuff planned in the future, including LEGO Ninjago sets. And I absolutely love how there are more and more stuff coming out. So hopefully in the future, if you guys watch enough of these videos, I'll be able to purchase more sets, or we can go through and see all of my older sets and make sure that you guys like those, and maybe even, you know, fuel your purchases for older Ninjago sets. I do think it's very important to keep, you know, the older sets where they are, and keep the remembrance of how cool they are, and to guide us where we are with Ninjago now. So with that being said, I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which is airing tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.